Good afternoon to everyone. We are on our series of the webinars 20 minutes deep dive in Business Central and Dynaway EAM. So today, 15th of June, we would like to show you the integration with manufacturing. My name is Krzysztof Białąs. I'm a team lead in Dynaway for Business Central, and with me is also Michal Oldenburg. So if you will have any questions about the partnership, and he will help me answer those questions. So let's go to the presentation. Let me just switch to Business Central. So integration with the manufacturing. First of all, in manufacturing, we're using the work centers and machine centers, and we want that the operators of the machines will be easily able to get help from the maintenance team, but also that they will be able to get information when they are scheduled the maintenance tasks, and so that, for example, some of the machines will not work at this time, and for example, that production planner will get information that maintenance team also having some work related to the machines. So how to do it? Of course, yes, those two parties need to talk with each other, but it's good that they can also have the visibility in the system about it. So the first thing which we can do in Dynaway EAM is that on the asset, let me just open one of my lists. So on the asset, and if I will go to my asset number 44, you can see that I can connect my asset with the work center or machine center. So you have flexibility here. And the connection is one-to-one. So you can connect one of your asset to one of your work center or machine center. And I also should mention that to see those fields, you need to download the special app from App Source, which we call Dynaway EAM Manufacturing, and that's only because this part is only for the customers which are using the manufacturing, so which have a premium plan. So when we have a connection between our work center and or machine center, so what I can do, what I can see also, if I will go to my work center card, and I have only one work center, but you can see that you have additional thing if you have access also to the Dynaway maintenance to see active work orders, active downtimes, and also open maintenance requests. So if I have permission to see the work orders, I also can see what are the maintenance done for this particular machine, and you can see that there is some inspection going on, scheduled and planned for 24th of June. I have also something which we should change some part of it, but as you can see, it's a little overdue. So that's one thing. The second one is that I also can see when my machine will be down, and I will show you later how to create it, but you can see the specific starting and ending date. So I can see that, for example, today between 2:43 and 6:33, this machine will be down. And I also have open maintenance requests. So me as an operator should be able to register or get the maintenance request. And how can I do it? So I can do it directly from the work center card or machine center card. It depends on where I'm at this moment and which asset is connected. So I can just automatically create maintenance request from here directly. So I can just go that, okay, I need some setup of the tools, and this is my description. So please set tools for night shift, for example, right? So when I click that, automatically I will get a request. I also can take a picture, and I also can put some details, what is needed, and so on. And you can see that my open maintenance request, there is a 3 at this moment. So how maintenance team can also see it is that they can go to the maintenance request, and they also can see that it's related for the specific work center, and it's related for specific number of work center. So this is what maintenance team can do, and what they can process normally maintenance requests. And if you don't know how to do it, just please visit other our videos. So I have a connection one-to-one, but so how to create a downtime and how to also see it from the manufacturing perspective. So let me just go to the asset tree, and let's imagine a situation that we have we have the power outage, right? And this power outage, we know about it a little in the future, for example, tomorrow or day after. So let me just refresh a page. Sorry for that small distraction. So if I will go to my asset tree, I will just go one more time. Sorry for that. My browser that just decided not to work as always when you do the demo. Sorry about that. I will come back in a second. Okay, so let's go to the asset tree one more time. Hopefully now everything will be fine. Yes, so when I'm creating a downtime for my asset, and let's specify that, okay, I will have my down tomorrow on 17, so Friday, and it will take us 12 hours. There is no power, so they will just put it till 12. So what I can define also, I can also set that it's the production on hold. What does it mean? So let me just create a downtime, and let's just open it. And you can see that I have my downtime. That's normal how you're creating your downtime, also without the connection. But we have a special here information that my downtime also calls the production on hold. So I cannot do the production. So what has been created, in fact, is a production order. It's, let's say, call it phantom production order in the status which you define. It can be released, as in my case, but you can choose any status. And you can see that my source type is a maintenance, and I also have a entry number here for my downtime. I also can see what is the due date, and if you will go to the line, you can see that I have maintenance as a line, and it's starting from this to 12, so my 12 hours. If I will go down, I can go to the routing, and you can see that I have my work center, which is exactly this one which we connected with our asset, and its setup time 12 hours. So if we will go to the line, and see allocated capacities as well, you will see that I have allocated 12 hours. So it means that I already reducing the time of my machine. That's one thing, but yeah, because we are creating it as a normal work order, it also means that if you have a graphical scheduling, and I'm using here our friends from Netronic just to show you as an example of it, you can see that I have some work order here, and that's my, not this one, I need to move to 17. So you can see here that I have my on planetary mixer A44, my work center. I have already information that I have a maintenance, and I have the line. I have also information what is the description, planetary mixer, but you see it as operation maintenance and description of the production of the line, also the maintenance. So that's which will automatically show you on the graphical planning where that we need to, for example, reschedule this work order because that's something wrong because we will not have a maintenance here. So this one will take little more time. So that's something which you can do. And of course, it may happen that your, for example, company will call and they will say, no, it will not take 12 hours, sorry, but we know that it will change to let's say to 6 in the afternoon, right? And you can see that automatically you also update the production order, which means that you cannot change anything from the production order side, but you can do it from the downtime entry card. And if we closing our downtime, it's automatically also removing our production order. So now in maintenance, you will not see this production, the phantom production order. So this is how you can connect your asset with the work centers, how to work with the downtimes. And I also should mention that you can, because I had this question quite a lot, is how you can automatically do the downtimes, because that was one of situation. So the same you can have if we will create a work order plan. I will not go through all the steps now how to create a work order plan, but I will just choose our asset. So let's choose our asset number 44. Right. You can see that I also have information about the downtime. How to is that if I'm running the work order plan, I can say, okay, this is the downtime when it will be automatically created. So when I do that, I can also specify what is the downtime category, if the downtime is what is the starting date, approximately what is the ending date for this work order plan, and what is if this also set up the production on hold, which allows you automatically create the downtimes, automatically create downtimes for the manufacturing, so they will automatically see that okay, there is a work order which is coming on in, for example, in next 2 weeks, and you can also change it on the planning worksheet if you want to create a downtime or not. So it's like a default value only. So that's one part. The second part is going to our work order, production order. So we would like to do the maintenance, for example, every 200 hours working of the machine. And that you already know, those who watch the videos, that you can set up the counters, and counters can gather the data that we need to do the maintenance, and the maintenance will be scheduled automatically. However, how to connect it with the manufacturing module? So we can also set up 2 things on the counter, or even 3 things. First, I can create many counters. I can also assign them to the to our assets, and I also can set up them as a relative. That's important. And then I can set up that they are connected either to work center or the machine center, and also to which work center and what they are in fact gathering. Either they gathering the value about the units or about the runtime of our machine. So this will allows you to do, the first one will allows you to do maintenance. For example, I would like to do the maintenance every 1,000 pieces which are produced, and the second will give you the option to do, I would like to do the maintenance every 100 running hours of the machine. So when you set it up and you have a production order, so release production order, and if we will go here, and I already of course have some production order prepared. So I have my production order. I can also, by the way, see on the production order information about the active maintenance work orders for all the work centers which are in this work order, production order. Also, if there are some active downtimes and so on. So I also see all those information. I also see if there are any open requests. Of course, I cannot create the request from here directly, because it may be that there are more than one work center involved in the production order. So from where I can do it from the production order routing. So if I will go to actions, I can create a request from here. Or if I'm on the production journal, I can do the same. So if I'm on the production journal, you can see that I also have an actions and I have a maintenance, and I also can create a request. Of course, I cannot do it, for example, for the consumption. So if you will go to the actions here, you will see that this is gray out. I cannot use those. But I said that we would like to create automatically registration of counters. So I can say that my running hours was 45 hours, right? And we produced 10 pieces, right? So if I will pause that, oh, okay, I don't have inventory, so let me just only change it to 0. Okay, so what happened in the background without any prompt and any information is that counter journal has been created. And if we will go to the counter journal, again, hopefully my Business Central will work. Okay, so you can see that I have my quantity 10 pieces produced and running hours 45 hours. Okay, maybe 45 hours in one day. It's not a good idea, but that's what I registered. So you can see that automatically it created entries in my journal, and I can just register this, and then it will trigger our production, right? Also our maintenance in this case. So this is how the integration with the manufacturing works. I can say also we have a plan that instead of creating a production work order, at some point we also will give the possibility to create, reduce the capacity of the machine directly instead of doing like a phantom production order. But that's what we're planning in the next releases. So let me go back to presentation. So thank you very much for that. I hope it was useful for you. And I would like just to mention that if you like it and you also would like to see all other different videos, you can have go to our website and we have all video library, and those are on-demand webinars, which we already have. It's almost over 6 hours of our functionality. And next week, I will show you also the integration with jobs. So thank you very much for this webinar, and I managed it in 20 minutes. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.